Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. New York Times World News.
April 21st, 5:30 America, New York. Dominic Raab, UK Deputy Prime Minister, resigns amid bullying scandal. The hard-line Brexiteer, one of Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's most loyal political allies, was found by an independent inquiry to have mistreated subordinates. Dominic Raab leaving 10 Downing Street in London on Tuesday.
New York Times World News.
April 21st, 5:25 America, New York. Sudan Army Chief commits to civilian rule, but not a ceasefire. Gunfights in the capital, Khartoum, continued for a seventh day, despite calls for a pause as the Muslim-majority nation marked the end of the holy month of Ramadan. Smoke rising in Khartoum, the Sudanese capital, on Wednesday.
Wall Street Journal World News.
April 21st, 5:02 America, New York. Stock futures hover ahead of more earnings, economic data. U.S. stock futures were treading water as investors awaited fresh data on the health of the economy and another batch of earnings.
BBC News World.
April 21st, 5:02 America, New York. Wisconsin sheriff rescues stuck bobcat from car grill. A sheriff's office in Wisconsin responds to an unusual call by a driver.
Washington Post World.
April 21st, 5 o'clock America, New York. King Charles Coronation Souvenirs. The most popular, elaborate, awkward. Official mugs and a teddy bear are among coronation memorabilia in high demand.
Wall Street Journal World News.
April 21st, 5 o'clock America, New York. U.S. begins planning for 6G wireless communications. The White House will meet Friday with corporate, government and academic experts to begin developing goals and strategies for 6G communications technology.
Wall Street Journal World News.
April 21st, 5 o'clock America, New York. Who's running for president in 2024? With months to go before the first primary ballots are cast, the field of candidates in the next presidential election is rapidly taking shape.
Mirror World News.
April 21st, 4:55 America, New York. Chilling text messages before Brit couple murdered and thrown to crocodiles. The doctor with 40 years of experience said that Rachel Saunders' body was one of the most extreme cases for which he had ever performed an autopsy in his whole career. BBC News World.
April 21st, 4:31 America, New York. Twitter drops labels on major news accounts. The BBC, Russia's RT and NPR in the US were among the outlets to lose their Twitter funding labels. Mirror World News.
April 21st, 4:04 America, New York. Toronto Airport £12 million gold heist leaves police stumped as container disappears. The high-profile heist happened at Canada's busiest airport after a flight carrying the cargo landed at Toronto Pearson International on Monday evening.
New York Times World News.
April 21st, 4:01 America, New York. The biggest, darkest sky in Australia. Looking for darkness in Australia's biggest state. A starry night over the outback nearby Booderee, Western Australia, in January.
Mirror World News.
April 21st, 3:42 America, New York. Ukraine will become NATO member as all states agree to war-torn country joining. NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg says Ukraine's rightful place is in the military alliance and pledged more support for the country during a visit to Kyiv, in a move that Vladimir Putin has feared for years.
RT World News.
April 21st, 2:51 America, New York. Twitter begins purge of blue checks. Billionaire Elon Musk has followed through on a plan to remove verification marks from users who don't pay a subscription fee.
BBC News World.
April 21st, 2:13 America, New York. UK sandwich chain Pret a Manger launches in India. This week, U.S. technology giant Apple also opened its first 2 retail outlets in the country.
Fox World News.
April 21st, 2 o'clock America, New York. Israel leads with early AI battlefield integration, the future of defense systems. Artificial intelligence has existed in some form over the past few decades, but only recently has it reached the level of potentially disrupting economic and social systems.
Fox News. April 21st, 2 o'clock America, New York. What are the 4 main types of artificial intelligence? Find out how future AI programs can change the world. Artificial intelligence can be broken down into four distinct categories: reactive machines, limited memory, theory of mind, and self-awareness.